Hello everyone, welcome to this Postman tutorial. In this tutorial we will learn about the workspaces in the Postman. So let's begin. In Postman, workspace is an area where you can organize your Postman work. These workspaces help you to collaborate with your teammates. Furthermore, once you have created the workspace in the Postman, it will act as a single source for all the related APIs. There are two types of workspaces in the Postman. One is called as a personal workspace and other is called as a team workspace. So let's suppose if you want to work independently, so then you will create a personal workspace. But in case if you're working on a project and your teammates needs to collaborate with you on that particular API project, then in that particular case, you will create a team workspace. Now let's take a real-time example in order to understand the workspace in more detail. Assume that you are working in a company and in that company you have two clients, client 1 and client 2. And each client has two projects, project 1 and project 2. Now if in the Postman, if you have to manage the 4 projects and their APIs, so it would be a bit harder for you to organize them and to work on them, right? So in that particular case, what will we do is that we will create a workspace and we will manage and organize our API collections. Secondly, let's assume that your second client is asking to add a one team member from their side on the project 1 only. So you need to provide an access to that particular user and we need to limit the access to that project 1. Okay, so in both these scenarios we need the workspaces and we can manage our work more efficiently. Now let's open the Postman and see how we can practically create the workspaces, how we can manage the workspaces. Furthermore, we will see how we can invite a team member or we can invite a client or a stakeholder to collaborate with us on the workspaces. So before working on the workspaces, first you need to sign up for the Postman and you need to ensure that you are logged in into your Postman. So once you sign up for the Postman, it will create an account for you on their cloud server. So once you have a cloud server account, then in that particular case, you can easily sync your work. Currently, right now, if you are working independently, so it's your local work, right? But when you are working with the team, they need to have the latest work, okay? Maybe your client is working on the APIs, your other team members are working on that particular APIs. So everyone needs an updated version of the collections or your API work, right? So in that particular case, we need a space on the server and where we can sync our data. So in Postman, if you go on the top right, there's a button to sync your all data. Okay, so it will sync all your data on their cloud, and from that, everyone can have the latest copy of the work. Now go here on the top and you will see the my workspace here. Just click on this drop down here. Here you can see personal and team, and these personal and team reflects to the personal and the team workspaces. You can search for your workspace. Here below you can see all your workspaces. Now if you want to create a new workspace, just click on this create new. It will open a new pop-up here, and first we will create a personal one. So I will provide the name here personal, okay, and I will provide the summary. Okay, this is summary, and just click on the create workspace. Okay, so it will create a personal workspace for you in the Postman. And you can see here is showing the personal one. Right now you're standing in the area and this area is basically reflecting to this personal workspace, and you can see that on the left there's no API collection. However, if I change my workspace to my workspace actually, and it will show all my previous collections. So now you are getting the idea that how we can manage the workspaces, how we can deal with the different client and different projects in the Postman, right? Now just go back here and just now click on the team and create the new for the team right now. Okay, here you see another option here, okay, from where you can invite the people to this particular workspace in order to collaborate with you. Okay, right now I'm giving name it as a team, and again I'm giving this is a summary. Okay, and if you want to add a team member, I'm just giving a dummy email here. It will send an invite to this particular user. Okay, you can see invite pending. If you want to remove, you can remove from here. Furthermore, what you can do is that you can even make your workspace private, but for that you need to have the business or the enterprise plan. Okay, now just click on create workspace, and now it will create a team workspace for you. Okay, and it will show under the team ones. Again, it looks like a fresh copy for you, and there's no data on the left side here as well. And just go here in the team section, you can see team workspace. Okay, right now personal and the team. Okay, now just click on this all workspaces from here. It will open your cloud account now. Okay, and it will show you all your workspaces there, and we'll see how our workspaces looks like here. So here, this is my account here. Now again, you can see the team and the personal workspaces which we created from there. You can also create a workspace from here. Okay, you can add a workspace from here. Okay, so there are multiple options. You can invite the members, right? Now just go back to the Postman. Okay, and from here you can also invite your team members. Okay, just provide the link, or you can even generate a link for them, and you can send the link to your team members. They can join from that as well. Now close this one here. Okay, now tomorrow if you want to update these workspaces, you might need to edit the name, you might need to add it to your description of the workspace, you might want to leave the workspace, you might need to delete the workspaces. So how can you do that? This is really simple here. Just go here in workspaces. Okay, and against every workspace you find these three dots. Just click on this one, and here you have a multiple option. You can delete this one. Okay, you can rename this one, you can invite to the workspace, you can see the details from here. Okay, right? So in case of the team and someone has invited you to their workspace and you want to leave that particular workspace, again just click on these three dots, and here you can see a leave option as well, right? So that's how you can manage, create your workspace. You can invite the people and you can set the access level for those people, right? Now let's just recall the scenario which we discussed in the start of this session, where we discuss about the multiple clients and multiple projects. So you might need to create an area. Okay, and this area might be for project level, maybe a client level, and if you organize in this way, you can easily manage your work. So for instance, I'm currently in my workspace right now. It's the name of my workspace here, and it has all my projects or maybe my API collection, right? But if I change it to personal one, you don't see anything here. So assume that this personal one is maybe my client 2, client 1, maybe project 1 or project 2. So in this way, you can organize your API collection and you can collaborate with the people on the Postman. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. We hope that you have learned something today. See you in the next lecture.